Three, two, one.
You're listening to The Voice, 17104.com.
All right, y'all. You see the shoulders moving? Come on. You see the shoulders moving? How you doing, Modesta? You see the shoulders moving? I got it. Back in the day, Don Brown, DB. Hit it. We at the corner, y'all. We can ready to get this thing popping. Hey, Courtney. Congratulations. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Right back at you one more time. One more time at Kenny's Corner. Now, you know what I say. I can't control what happens on the streets of D.C., Chicago, Baltimore, or New York. But I can always control what happens right here on Kenny's Corner. What's up, Don Brown? What's up, Monica Taylor? How you doing, baby girl? What's up, Jarrell? Congratulations. Congratulations, Jarrell. Oh, man, you did your thing. Hey, best friend. Yeah. We are in the house. We are in the house. I always forget to say this, but YouTube, please go on YouTube and like and share, like and subscribe, do all those good things, you know what I mean, that we can get our numbers up, you know, because we have a good Barbara Mosima. Yeah, I missed the other name because I don't want to mess that up, but I got Mosima down. Barbara Mosima. And we have America. What's up, girl? I'm glad you was able to stay up just a little bit before you went to bed, girl. All right. Well, we got a few topics. We're going to talk about Brittany Griner. Hey, Benzina, Brittany Griner. She's been released. Y'all see my Christmas colors. I got a little red, blue, you know what I mean, Christmas colors. So we got Brittany Griner being released from the Russian prison. Hey, Mark. We're going to talk about Herschel Walker and the win that he didn't get. And we're going to talk about Dion Sanders. Hey, Rach. And we're going to talk about what is a good gift to get your mate in this Christmas season. So, let's start with Brittany Griner. First of all, let's say, praise God, Brittany Griner is coming home. How about that? She's on American soil right now. I don't know if she's home with her family yet, but she is on American soil. I don't know if she has to go through a series of checks and shots and things of that nature. That's right, Benzina. Hallelujah. Praise God. She is home. But there are some different perspectives of why her and not the military soldier that was over there. That's right, Benzina. She better not miss the shout. You know what? If coming home from Russian penitentiary and don't make you see the Lord for yourself, I don't know what will. Because it would have been me over there. Everybody in there would have knew Jesus. Because I would have been praying day and night, night and day, holding chapel. I'd have been preaching. I don't even speak in tongues, and I would have been saying all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I stood up on a Honda. I'd have been saying everything. Yes, right. You better see God and all that. I would have been doing everything. Every time they ask me a question, Are you hungry? I'll be like, first giving honor to God, who's my Lord, Savior, Jesus Christ, who is the head of my life. Yes, I'm hungry. I would have been putting God first in everything. And Brittany, if you ever run across this YouTube after we like and share a bunch of time till goes viral, then know that God brought you home. I know she is taking a great financial loss, but it's worth it. What? Loss? I'm home. I can get money again. But people are at odds because there's a soldier over there that's been over there. That's one of ours. And they didn't make the trade for him. I was told today by a source that, yeah, I got sources. I got sources. Who told me that they were trying to get him or are trying to get him, but they didn't want to trade for him. They trade for him and they got they got it. So we got kind of what we wanted, and they got definitely what they wanted. Somebody told me that because he was an arms dealer, Russia got their plug back, and we got Joanna Man. She played for Russia's team. That's yeah. So anyway, I'm glad she's home. And I just hope she recognizes what's going on and she uses this experience to grow her closer to the Lord, because it got to be tough to be in prison in Russia. Not I, said the kid. I would have been kicking, scratching, and fighting, brother. Oh, my goodness. But shout out. Let's give a shout out. Let's give a shout out to Georgia. Yes, Brazil, she has a great testimony. Let's give a great shout out to Georgia. Georgia, you pulled it off. Georgia, you got out and voted. Half of y'all. Why is it that the race was so tight? I don't understand why the race was so tight. Do y'all remember 10, 15 years ago? Right, Darren, why was it so close? 10 or 15 years ago, you had to have some type of vocabulary. Like we wanted to see how smooth you talked in the debate. I remember those days. They said, well, they was a little nervous and they did a lot of stuttering. We weren't sure. Remember those days when you had to be a confident speaker? You need to repent, Joanna Man. What's up, Dontel? I know some of you, I know. Come on, big sis, don't do me like that. Oh my goodness. So listen, Herschel was able to say, what's up, cuz? Herschel was able to say anything he wanted, and it was still close. Do y'all realize he said, some people call me a coon, but I'm a country boy. And don't y'all know that coons are one of the smartest animals in the forest? Really, Herschel? Really, Herschel? Like Benzina, yes, I don't understand Herschel. Oh, no. Benzina, are you saying you don't understand his policy? Are you saying I don't understand his position? Or are you saying I literally don't understand him when he talks? Because he sounds like he got a bunch of marbles in his mouth. I don't understand him either. When he start comparing, what was it? Vampires. I want to know, who do you like? A vampire or the werewolf? Benzina said Herschel missed school a couple of days. Well, he just ran the football. That's all. That's all he did. Daryl says if he would have had a big glass of shut the hell up, he would have won. So sad for this country. Oh my goodness. So sad for this country. That boy dumber than a bag of rocks. You know what? He is our black Donald Trump. He couldn't get out of his own way. He just couldn't get out of his own way. He had to keep opening his mouth. And so Monica said, I understand his talking points. Jay, crazy how the world's watching. Yes, but we won. Georgia pulled it out. Georgia pulled it out. But can you imagine what the phone calls are? Can you imagine the phone calls when Herschel is trying to call his Republican friends right now? Can you imagine what those calls are sounding like? This is Herschel calling those Mitch McConnell guys. Ring, 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 ring. The shut up juice didn't work for him. No, it didn't defeat each other. Shut up. Oh, Samuel L. Jackson character from the Jack. What he doing on that horse? He was definitely the Samuel. Who was that butler's name? What he doing on that horse though? Oh my goodness. Like right there, the number you have dialed is no longer in service. Kirk Smallwood, what's up, coach? Kirk Smallwood said Herschel went from being a Georgia Bulldog to a Donald Trump lapdog. Truth. You know what? The Republican Party is tired of the Donald Trump tactics. Yeah, the phone still ring. He ain't gonna get nobody on the phone. Listen, they're just disbanding. They're unraveling. They're unraveling. They're asking Donald Trump, don't even say nothing no more. Don't endorse nothing, Donald. We don't want to hear nothing from you. Oh man, it's bad. It is bad. But we trying to give we want to give Herschel Walker a pass or a chance to redeem himself. You know what I mean? Because I think he would, you know what? If he would take his politics and start a little lower down the ring a little bit and not try to jump right to the top. So if he went back to like the 6th grade and ran for class president, I think if he ran for class president of a 6th grade class, I think he might would have done better. And Trevor said, "No, we don't." Yes, let's take him back to 6th grade to run for class president. But he probably couldn't run for class president because he wouldn't have the grades. Monica said, "No." Yeah, he couldn't beat nobody. And then he was threatening everybody. I'll debate with you. I'll debate with you. I'll debate you. Man, Trump ain't gonna debate nobody. You can't debate with yourself. Daryl said, because that's the last grade he actually went to class. Right, 6th grade. So let him start right there. Let him start right there. That daggone Herschel Walker, man. And now they got him in the Looney Tunes pictures on Facebook saying, that's all, folks. And we all know who said that's all, folks. That was Porky Pig. So Porky Pig was like, That's all, folks. Oh, he just couldn't put his words together. Like he couldn't get a sentence to go together. You know what I mean? He probably why he's bad at relationships, because he can't get them to go together. He can't even get sentences to go together, let alone a relationship to go together. But in all his buffoonery, he still could have had a chance if he would just probably stayed with the machine. Bless his heart. He said, bless his heart, like we say in the South. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. Oh, my goodness. Oh. The erection is for the people. When the erection is for the people. Don, he is special. He is the Black Donald Trump. That would have been a debate. Can you imagine Donald Trump? Can you imagine Donald Trump and Herschel Walker debating each other? Wow. Them two jokers would probably debate the same point. They would be in agreement, but how they talk, it wouldn't seem like it. But Georgia, thank you. You came out. That's right, Brazil. What a mess. You came out, Georgia, and you voted. We got the job done. We got the better man for the job. I really don't know his politics. The guy who won, that's a shame. That's a shame. I don't even know the guy's name. What's his name, producer?
Who's that?
The guy who won against Herschel.
That's a good.
I don't know who won. Somebody tell me who won. This is why I don't know who won. Because Herschel Walker has been the best jokes of the year. Thank God for Raphael
Warnock.
Thank you, Doc Warner. Raphael Warnock. Thank you, Judge Warnock. Oh, you mean Minister Raphael Warnock. That's right. Yeah. So, is this what, hold on, Warnock. Is this where Herschel Walker was trying to go with Warnock, meaning werewolves and vampire? Was he trying to make a play on his name? Okay. The pastor of Dr. King's church. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. I said, thank you, Tressa. You funny. You're funny. Werewolf hunter. Wow. I just can't with this guy. I just can't. He's a bad man. Oh man. I don't know. But listen, this is what you get. Oh, listen, if y'all got anything to say, y'all want to call it out, call in at 717-889-7181. 717-889-7181. So, as we're coming down, because, we talk about so many different things. I want to talk about our main topic, which will be Dion Sanders, Walker, Texas Ranger. Yeah. Dion Sanders, the one who changed the position of the defensive back in football. Money. Dion, who whichever team he went on, he changed their program. Everything Dion touches turns to gold. Chester said, oh yeah, my man Dion. That's right, Doc Waters. Prime time Dion Sanders. They gave Dion so much grief. Yes, pro baseball and football player. Oh man. Dion went to the pro baseball game and hit an in the park home run while he was with the Yankees. And he had his own song. Y'all remember Dion's song, Must Be the Money? Terrible song, but we all rocked it. Must be the money, it's turning me on, must be. Listen, they played that video the other day. Did you see the dance moves Dion was pulling off? Oh my goodness, man. It looked like he was in the Matrix. But Dion did a lot in those 3 years he was at the school. Super Bowl and World Series. He had World Series ring? I didn't know that. He's cold. Dion's cold. Dion's cold. But why are they so mad that he's leaving? I need some opinions. 717-889-7181. 717-889-7181. Why are they so mad, y'all? They don't get mad at nobody else when they leave after 3 years. Why can't he leave it in 3 years? Well, he won the whole thing. Why everybody so mad? Darryl, why are they so mad? Doc Waters, why are they so mad, man? Somebody call in 717-889-7181. Why are they so mad? Since he was in Jacksonville, the city of Jacksonville profited $30 million. That's right, Trust. He did more in 3 years than some did in 8. $9 million they received for homecoming because of Dion. They made $9 million at homecoming at Jackson. I wonder what they made the year before. $32.50. Doc said, because they just mad. $4 million for the Boombox Classic. He did more for the school than anyone. He put them on the map. Yes, he did. Why do now Black Americans think that he needs to stay forever? They mad because the cash cow has left the building. That's right there. That's why they mad. But I got people like my nephew. I'm calling him out. My nephew, he might pop on the show. My nephew Parker. Well, he should have stayed. He should have stayed this and now what? And all whoop wop went back. Listen, man, nobody want to stay there. Black people never heard of the school. Huh? I know that's right. And he actually gave half his salary to get better equipment, upgrade the facility. One of the things he said that I thought that was so interesting, he said, why is there a high school down the street that looks better and has better facilities than this college? Now, when they ripped him off, hold on, Dad, what's that? 300,000 a year versus, 5 million years, yeah. I'd be out without a press conference. Yeah, 300,000 versus 5 million. I don't know if them numbers add up. You know what? I have a producer in the studio, and I'm just going to ask him this question. Producer, would you stay for 300,000 or would you leave for $5 million a year? Mr. Producer, would you do that?
I'm sorry, I'm multitasking now.
That's okay. I just want to ask you that question real quick.
The question was?
Would you stay for $300,000 or would you go to another school for $5 million a year? Okay, there we go. Here we go. That's all I needed. That's all. It must be the money. Doc said the positive effects of Dion Sanders' presence at the school will be felt for years. Yes, it will be. He did his thing. Joe Beasley. Was it C? Vivian Stringer and John Chaney left Chaney for Iowa and Temple. No one was mad. You know why no one was mad? Because Chaney spent his entire career in one place, and they thought he did his service. Well, he did. Man, listen, Dion, man. I bet their enrollment increased. I bet his enrollment increased too. You know why? The enrollment increased for me, I'd have went because I'd have just had a chance to see Dion. I'd have got on the football team, and I can't play a lick. I'd be like, give me a chance. Give me a chance. Bad feet and all. Oh, my goodness. Parker Wilson wants to join the video. Oh, he says, I'm here. How many HBCU coaches that you know, their name and they are not named? Eddie Robinson or Dion Sanders? Yeah, Eddie Robinson was a great coach and he stayed forever. Forever. Most winningest coach. But the impact that Dion had in 3 years was incredible. Tressa said he elevated and elevated others, not like someone that elevate and walk away like where they started at. Yeah, he left. He don't mean that. He put them in a better place. Doc Ward said, and he has influence on the next choice of coaches. Yes, he do. Parker says, I'm here. That nephew. Parker, yo, man, listen, 717-889-7181. Let us hear your rabble, dabble, babble, babble about why Dion should have stayed longer than 3 years after all he done. The $30 million to the city, the $9 million for homecoming, the $4 million for the Boombox Classic, and the ESPN deal for $120 million over a course of 10 years, well after he's gone.
Go on, Kenny Scotter. Go ahead and call with your comment or question, please.
This is his nephew. He knows what I'm calling about.
That's right.
What's up?
What's up? Did you hear those numbers I rattled off?
Yeah. I called in. I'm here.
But ESPN, he got an ESPN deal for $120 million over the next 10 years. That's long after he's gone. No one pulls that off.
You know what? You have a great point, and I love that you're talking about this. But let me tell you my point. And I honestly agree with everything that you're saying. I really do. But I think there's also some truth in this statement that I'm about to say. Yes, they're going to have an ESPN deal for the next 10 years. That's amazing. But I almost can guarantee you that they're never going to sign another 5-star recruit. And that the talent of players that they had at that school, they're not going to get again. So the point that I was making, that I made to you before, is I think he just left a little too early.
What? His contract was only for 5 years.
And I would have loved to see him there a bit longer. Now I don't blame him for leaving, and I love what he's going to do at Colorado, and I'm going to continue to follow him. But yes, he left the blueprint, but unfortunately, with a Black institution, we're going to see a dip. We are going to see a dip in talent, and we're going to see a dip in success of that football program.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You will see a dip. But he did set a blueprint. Now, if nobody want to come and use that blueprint, then, you know what I mean? I don't know. But this day and age, your generation, Parker, you know, if a company called you today and offered you $150,000 a year, you'd be gone.
Let me tell you.
I love you. I love you. I love you. Hey, Harry.
You know, let me ask you this, man. Let me ask you this before I jump off here, because I know you got to keep it going.
All right.
How do we see success for this institution in the future?
How do we see it?
Yeah, how do we see success? Knowing that it can't be duplicated or replicated. How do we see success for this school, knowing that he left the blueprint?
I don't know, because the truth is, Dion Sanders, no matter where he's went, has never been duplicated.
Right.
That's him. He's just never been. He's just the best. The number, 717-889-7181. Okay, nephew, we're gonna keep moving.
All right, keep it rolling, baby.
I love you, baby.
Love you too. Peace.
Daryl, the blueprint is a great point. The real issue is it takes more than just prime to ensure long-term success. That is correct. That is correct. Uh-oh.
Go ahead, caller. You're live on Kenny's Corner.
Yeah, I want to talk this issue here about Dion Sanders.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Who's this?
This is Jeff Rowland calling from 215. What's going on, Kenny Rock?
What's happening, baby? What you talking about? Come on now. What's your comment?
And so I was in a heated debate over the weekend with some HBCU grads. And what they told me was this. They said, listen, Jeff, HBCUs are not a stepping stone to get to your next job. And I said, my discussion with them was, once you decided to step into the field of big time college athletics, you got to take the good with the bad.
That's right.
And the good is Dion's going to come there and bring a whole lot of notoriety to you. The bad is, in big time athletics with the millions of dollars in there, he ain't going to stay too long.
He ain't going to stay long.
Because he wants to make the money. And I understand that's an old school philosophy, but in today's day and age, you are going to be utilized to get your next place in life. Just like, and they said, well, he made a pledge to God that he was in. The people make pledges to God every day when they get married, they're not going to get divorced.
Talk about it.
And Dion did what, and maybe the Lord did bless him to take his talent some other place. And what this does, Kenny Brown, is it opens doors for other coaches in the HBCU ranks and be successful in Colorado for them to dig down and pull them up and say, let's go. We're going to take you to a Power 5 conference.
Now listen.
You never know what connection is.
Do you know what?
Every coach goal or job in college is to go to that Power 5 rank.
Right. But do you know what else he did? You know what else he did? He changed the rules of Colorado to accept the transcripts from HBCU schools.
That's right.
Now you trying to tell me that ain't huge?
Huge.
That's huge. Nobody could have done that. But Dion. Man, they better get off his back.
So then they said to me, well, what if he's not a success? Are we supposed to accept him back? I said, if he's not a success, chances are he's done with coaching. And he's going to go back to doing what he does best, which is preparing youngsters for their life, whether it's football, whether it's whatever.
Right.
Because this is my opinion with Dion. I take him away from a football player to the man he is today. Dion has a calling, and he knows what he has.
Right.
And uses his gift that God has blessed him with for football. But he knows if he can't coach, he can prepare kids through sports to be better human beings and bring them closer to God through what the gift of God is.
Man, you better come on, Jeff. Jeff, you better come on. Tressa Reynolds said he's black man magic. Jeff, man, thank you for calling in, man. I love you, bro.
Love you too. Thank you for having me.
All right, sir. That was Jeff Rowland, y'all. That was Jeff Rowland. My man. We got Jamario on the phone on the line. That's my cousin. Jamario, we talking about Dion Sanders. Wrong or right that he left? What do you think? You think he was wrong or do you think he was right? I think the initial thing was that they thought he was wrong. But when you start hearing all the things he did, I mean, I want y'all to really think about this. He changed the rules of Colorado's admittance portion to allow HBCUs to be transferred and don't lose their credits. I don't know about y'all, but that's huge. Because I went to Norfolk State University. And my high school wouldn't even take them transcripts. Anyway, y'all, this is Dion Sanders. So I think we're all in agreement that Dion is looking out for Dion, of course, and we should look out for ourselves. But Dion just didn't look out for himself. Dion looked out for everybody. He looked out for the kids. He's taking some kids with him. He looked out for the kids that come after him. The HBCUs can now go to a different school. But isn't that diluting the value of the HBCU attendance? Could be, Darren. It could be. But maybe everybody who goes to an HBCU doesn't always go because that's what they wanted to do. Sometimes they go because that's where they had to go. Oh, we got a call. Papa.
You're on Kenny Scorner, caller. Go ahead with your comment or question, please.
Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Daryl D. Money Mosley.
Daryl D. Money Mosley.
Hey, you know how I am, brother. I'm lazy. My thumbs were getting too tired from typing, so I said, let me fall into this joke.
That's my best friend, y'all.
Best friend. Hey, man, this is a great topic because it's so layered, has so many elements and layers to discuss.
Right.
It's crazy. You know, let's look at Dion, the man. Hey, his mandate is I gotta look out for me and make sure I take care of my family.
Correct.
300,000 versus 5 million, that's an easy call. But conversely, he made the
That's right, cuz.
commitment to say, hey, I'm here to help HBCUs level up to be equal with the Power 5 conference.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you do that after leaving after a couple of years?
You don't.
So you recognize the inherent conflict.
Right.
That's the struggle a lot of people are having.
You don't, but
Here's my take on it though.
okay.
It's okay for him to leave to go to Colorado to make sure the Sanders family is taken care of, so long as he has a plan in place to make sure there's still some involvement with advancing and elevating the HBCU coaching fraternity.
Right. And so I think he moved on for himself, but I don't think he's done talking. I don't think he's done sending letters or speaking on behalf of, you know what I mean?
I agree.
It was just time for him to go. And we can't hold Dion hostage to be the savior of the HBCU. Daryl?
Yeah.
The other D says, wait, that's your best friend? Well, D, check this out, D. What I read, yes, Daryl's my best friend.
Let's play big bank, take little bank. I've been here longer.
Come on now. Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. Big bang, take little bang. Oh my goodness. But yes, so
But love you, sweetie.
all right, D Mosley. Thank you, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, all right. Thank you for waking up.
I know. I was asleep like a mug.
Oh, Nellie Rose says, will black teams always be a launching pad, but not a destination? That's sad. It's not fair to demand that Sanders be the HBCU savior. That's right. You're right. Mama Rose, you are absolutely right. It is time for us to step up, period. You know, and the people that really complains the most, well, he needs to do this for black people. He needs to do this. He needs to do this. He needs to do that. And I always ask them, when was the last time you wrote a check to an HBCU? And then I say, well, what school did your child go to? Oh, they went to Virginia. Or mine went to Temple. Yeah, Penn State. Well, then won't you do something about it then? How about that? Yeah, D said, then he's my best friend too. All right, hey, best friend. So that's right, preach. Dion, I believe, was justified. So I think we're all in agreement to that. But for our last segment here, we're going to talk about, because Christmas is fastly upon us, right on top of us. And everybody is wondering, what should I get my loved one? Should I get them this? Should I get them that? I don't know. But as Kenny's Corner, yeah, Daryl said he went to St. Joe's, but my son went to Prairie View. That's right, Daryl. Come on now. Come on. Listen, I went to Norfolk State. My sister went to Howard University. My niece went to Howard University. And my beloved daughter, she went to Texas Southern. My brother Joe Ryle, he went to the University of Virginia. And so, if anybody know my brother, you know, he different. He different. He bougie. But no, so we have a family of HBCUs, you know. But back to this Christmas thing. What do we get our loved ones? I need some suggestions. My writers, my callers need some suggestions. My nephew went to North Carolina A&T. Don't forget my nephew Parker, A&T. That's right. That's right. And they won the I can't think of the conference he was in. He's probably off already. But they won 3 years in a row. 3 years in a row, the title. He got championship rings and everything for him. Yes, sir. He said he was going to let me wear one so I can brag, but yeah, I don't see none of them yet. You know, that's all right, though. That's all right. I get it. What's a good gift in this season for your mate? Ooh, what's a good gift if I ain't gonna do that? I'm starting trouble. Because listen, this is what I don't want y'all to. Don't be expecting, give your loved one, give your loved one you for Christmas. If we just give love, it would be a better world. I'm just gonna give me. All you need is love. That's all right. That's all right. So that's all. You don't want nothing for Christmas? Just your mate. Just here I am. Just come downstairs and he laying up under the tree. With some ashy knees. Oh, busy, you funny. But no, people want to know. Because we did this before for Father's Day. Like, I'm tired of the Father's Day gifts. And you guys did, y'all guys did good. Does that come with a card? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're funny. I know some people expecting engagement rings, wedding rings. That's not spontaneous enough for me. I think you're supposed to be spontaneous. I thought you're supposed to catch the person off guard. You know, sometimes at Christmas, they expecting something. Catch them off guard. She said, of course it does. Comes with a card. I don't know. What's not a good gift? How about that? What is not a good gift for your mate on Christmas? I got a ton of what's not a good gift. So what you shouldn't get your wife for Christmas is a new apron. I'm going to give him the whole state to himself. I'm going to be at work making that money. Okay? Best friend, you know what? You can't be making this money and a vacuum cleaner. Yeah, that's what it goes. A vacuum cleaner. That's right. That's the gifts you cannot give. Everybody, what? Don't give your man a new screwdriver. We want a briefcase or something, you know, a leather attaché case or something. Yeah, screwdriver. D says a mop or broom unless you want to get beat with it. Oh my goodness. Oh, what gift shouldn't you give your mate for Christmas? Vacuum cleaner? And that's when the fight started. That's right. That's like, don't give your overweight woman, girlfriend, or your overweight husband workout clothes.
Gym membership.
Don't give them a gym membership. I was just saying that this is for you. To go and work out. Because I think if you worked out, I wouldn't be out. Oh, what shouldn't you do? I don't know. But I tell you what, though, I'm trying to think real hard. I'm gonna see if I can get my best friend for Christmas. I don't know. I received a vacuum cleaner for Christmas. It's still working, unlike our marriage. You know, one of the most practical gifts I gave my sister, because she likes Charlie Brown, the Peanuts. I gave my sister a trash can. A trash can. And I know she looked at that like, what is that? She still got that trash can. Used steak knives. Wow. Is there still stains from the steak on it? Oh, but I use steak knives. Honey, here's some pantyhose. I mean, come on. Because I know people have gotten some horrible gifts. I think my brother got a weather vane one year. Weather vane. I love my vacuum cleaner. Damone Maxwell, coach of the Harrisburg Cougars. Hey, Damone, what is the worst gift you can give your mate for Christmas? We done said vacuum cleaner. We done said an apron. Doc Warner said a divorce. And here we go. Oh, The moment said nothing. Right. That is the worst gift you can give, a gift of nothing, because you will hear from it. Oh my goodness. A divorce. Oh, babe, we've been together all this time. And I just think that what we need is a divorce. Oh my God. What? Where's Mama Rose at over there? Mama Rose?
She said, don't give no more of your foolishness.
Don't give him no more of your foolishness. I knew listen. I didn't even see her comment, and I knew Mama Rose was ready to say something. That is my girl. You know what? We need to quit giving them foolishness. I said one shoe. Yeah, baby. Here's one of the most expensive. Here's this red bottom shoe. A couple's vacation without them. Oh, Monica, you hitting hard now. Oh, yeah. Don't give them your foolishness. A couple's vacation without them. I seen something on TikTok, and it had the girl asking her man for a Balenciaga coat. And the guy goes, why would she pronounce Burlington like that? Oh. I think the best one here is the vacation couples without them. That's a horrible gift. Oh, no, how about this one? I bought you a new bowling ball. I had it sized for you and everything. But the holes are too big and I don't bowl. Oh, well, I'll just keep it then. Keep it then. Wig. Now hold on, Jeff. A wig may not be a bad gift. They wearing these wigs right now. Man, listen, you're gonna make me go into my inner woman. Man, they got the lace front. Child, man, please. Honey, please. These girls, you'll be thinking they got it got parts in their hair. You like, yo, shit, I ain't never seen a sister with hair like that. They got a part in everything. She's got her real hair. Then you go over house unexpected. Don't not yet. What you say, Jeff? A set of snow tire. Wow. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Baby, I got you 2 tickets to the Super Bowl. I don't watch football. Can I take my best friend? Oh, yo, I'm telling you something. I enjoy Kenny's Corner immensely.
Next week's show. I want you all to tune in. We got Ricky Waters. Flight is booked. Oh, yeah. Next week's show is Ricky Waters. We're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about his career. We're going to talk about Super Bowl. We're going to talk about his career, what it was like playing in the NFL, what are the pitfalls of the NFL. We're going to talk about his new product that he's got coming out that he sent to me already. This is going to be a second shipment he's sending me. The CBD ointments for your knees and joints. I'm telling you, y'all know I got knees and joint problem. It works. He sent me some, and I said, man, this stuff really works. He sent me more. Yeah, I ain't had to pay a dime. Y'all wanted to pay, but I ain't gonna pay. But it is going to be a great conversation with a Super Bowl champ, Ricky Waters, our hometown boy. Ricky Waters grew up on Jefferson Street, right around the corner from me. I lived on Jefferson and Emerald. He lived on Jefferson. So it's going to be a great show. I want y'all to have all y'all Ricky Waters or Super Bowl questions. I want y'all to have it all. We're gonna show Ricky Waters some love. Ricky's trying to see what he can do back here in Harrisburg. You know, not just, you know, give another playground. He's trying to really do something. Daryl said, so that's my Christmas present. Cool. My knees are killing me. Oh, all right. That's what you're gonna get, Daryl. That's what you're gonna get because you my man's and now. And I can't have your knees killing you because you know you do a lot of moving around, brother. You know, you are internationally known, you know, but not known to rock the microphone. So next Thursday, 9:10, Kenny's Corner, Ricky Waters. We're gonna kill this show. He's not gonna be in the studio, he's gonna be on Zoom. But it's still, studio is perfect. It's just gonna be an amazing show. Speaking of knee pads, Doc Waters, this is. I can't control what happens on everybody else's show, Doc Waters, but I can control what happens on Kenny's Corner. Daryl says, I'm moving like I'm 93. That's going to be a fire show. Listen, I tell you what, Daryl, I'm going to get you some of that product. Yes, Barbara, it would be great to see him. Barbara, I told them about a gift I got you that was very unique and has lasted the test of time, and that was your trash can that had Snoopy on one side of it. Wait, doctor, don't catch this smoke. So, Barb, the trash can. Do you still have the trash can, Barb? Yes or no? I got this trash can. I must have been 10 or 9 years old when I got this trash can for her. She says, yes, she still has this trash can. Yo, this trash can is 50 years old. He said Ricky Waters is going to be a pretty good host. He had that primetime thing. That's right, he did. He did have that primetime. As a matter of fact, when they was on the same team, they both wore the bandanas. You know, they both high-kneed it, high-stepped it. You know, yeah, they were amazing. And Barb says, and I still love it, rust and all. She kept my trash can. So never despise humble beginnings, because I got my sister a trash can and she still has it. And all the other stuff I gave her, I don't know if she got, but that trash can is standing the test of time. It's all about love, baby. It's all about love. That's all about love. Ladies and gentlemen, like I always say, fastest show, and this is the fastest show on the station. Fastest hour right here on Kenny's Corner, right here. Like I always say, I can't control what happens on the streets of New York, DC, Philadelphia, or Pittsburgh, but I can always control what happens right here on Kenny's Corner. Good night, y'all.